Hi everyone, John the Bee Man Saunders here again. It's the middle of February and you can see the bees are really busy. I've got the woodpecker, the wind brace and the woodpecker protections on, which I'm going to take off. The reason being is, can you see the amount of bees that are going in here for middle of February? I've got the mouse guards on and it's blocking them from going in, so what you're basically doing is you're stopping the bees from doing what they want to do. So you know, it's good to keep the mouses out of the hive, but we don't want to block the bees off this time of year because they want to build up quick. So I'm going to take the mouse guards off. I'm going to take these wind protectors off, and also the woodpecker protectors, and I'll just let you see what I'm up to here this morning. It's my first video for this year. I sound a bit weird because I've had the flu, so I'm not going to leave my bees just because I don't feel well. So you know, I better put my gloves and hat on because they might get a bit tetchy. It's about 14, no it's not, it's about 10 or 11 degrees at the moment, but bright sunshine, and so I won't be opening the hives up, but I will be in about 4 days time just to check them, because the weather forecast says 14 degrees in 4 days time. So I'll sort this out first and come back in 4 days and open a couple up, see what's happening. But I've got the straps on here. These, I'll take the straps off now, I won't have these on anymore. It's just purely to keep this cage from blowing away in the wind. See, these cages I built, you just take them off like that, simple as. Stops the woodpeckers drilling into the hive. See, it's got mesh in there. The woodpeckers can't drill in at the hive because it's got the mesh, got the entrance for them. It's great little things these are. That's that. Put that down flat. Now we take the I've got these screwed on with screws, because them little clips you get with these, where's my screw? There it is. Yeah, the little clips you get with these. Oh, wrong drill bit. You want take two, get the other drill bit. They're going in with pollen. There's a lot of pollen on these. Yep, loads of pollen. So there we go. We'll take this off here. There's one there first. One there. Okay. Now let's give them a bit more. Got some backing up. They got that gap now. That'll be okay for them, isn't it? That's that one done. 3 to go. But you can see the amount of bees that are coming in here. These mouse guards that are on here was causing them to back up. So they had to go in a bit more freely now. They're bringing in that pollen, so they're going to build up this hive quite early in the season. Middle of February is very early for this, but the weather's forecast is so good on the way. This is why I've decided to do it now. Normally I'd leave it till beginning of March, but you know, this is great news. Look at the pollen on these. I reckon half of them have got packed with pollen and half maybe with just water or nectar. It's amazing. So do these others now. Lovely little things. Also the sun that's out now, it's only 11 degrees, is going to warm this up. When I had the cages on before, stops the sun warming up the hive so much. So this allows the heat from the sun to go in and warm the hive, gives them a sense that it's time to build up the brood nest. So this is why I'm doing it. Here we go, next one. Yeah, then here goes the next one. You just lift that off like that. Goes over the lid, see? Just fits over the lid. See, now the sun's going to be on that now, warming it up. See, this one, they're all backed up around here. They can't all really get in. Better for, isn't it? There we are then. So I'll go on and do the other two, and in a couple of days time, or if it's three days time, when the weather is 14 degrees, I'll bring the camera back and let you have a look inside. And I've got a couple more in the garden and some down the other apiary, but we'll have a look at these and just see how they're getting on. I will give them a little heft though. It's just middle of February, don't forget, and I'll just give them a little heft so you can see, and I can sort of judge what we're doing for stores. Now that is about half full, maybe slightly over half full, so it's got loads of stores in it. This one, that's it, that's got even more on it, but this one is a brood and a half, and that's a brood and a half, so it's got a bigger insulation on this one. That's slightly heavier than that one, but loads of stores in there for them. Loads of pollen going in, so they're going to be fine, I would say. Have a look at these other two. There is another two up the end here. They're not quite so busy. That's because the sun hasn't quite got on them yet. Whereas taking off the woodpecker cages, the sun's going to get on them a bit quicker soon, and they'll be out as much as these are. Yeah, then that's that done. All the hives now are open, ready for the sun to do its work. And I'm going to come back to say in about 4 days when the weather's at 14 degrees, and I shall also be putting in some trays to check for varroa mite. I did treat them in January, end of December for varroa with Apigard and no, what was it called now? I think it's Happy Life, isn't it? Instead of Exolic Acid, it's the new one. Anyway, yeah, look how nice they are. Look, they're being quite friendly. They're not really defensive, are they? Because they're so busy bringing in the pollen that they're not interested in me sitting here, because they're more interested in bringing in pollen to build up their hive. It's when they're not doing anything they get defensive. They're lovely little things, aren't they? Absolutely full of pollen they are. That one there can hardly, this one can hardly walk. It's got so much pollen on it. These are bringing the pollen too. Yeah. Nice little friendly one. That's the little friendly one here. See him? Rather. She's lovely, isn't she? Look, she's just having a little. She's breathing heavy where she's been flying a lot. She's tired out. She's come on the finger for a rest. We'll put her back down there. Yeah, get back down there. Well, she has got pollen on her back leg there. A little bit of pollen. Maybe I'll bring it over and show you. Look, this is my little friendly bee. This one. If you see, you've got a pollen on. Oh, it's on that leg there. Look. Oh, just there. Little tiny bit of pollen. Well, it's not a lot. It's gone back now. There we are then. Hope you enjoyed this bit. Stay with us and I'll show you the inside in 4 days time. Right, at least of one of them anyway. And next time when we come up, we may see the ones up the other end busier. It's because the sun's only just got on them, whereas on the right hand side here at number 8, the sun gets on that first and it works its way up the sun. So it just shows you need that heat, you need the sun. It's not really a good idea to have bees in the shade all the time, although in the height of the summer you don't want to get them too hot, but you know, you've got to get the sun to them. Okay then, thanks for watching. This tree is absolutely full of bees. You might not be able to see them, but they're on the catkins. I can hear a big hum, like it sounds like a swarm, but it's bees collecting all the spring pollen off the catkins. How lovely. You hear the wood pigeons calling people, and try and focus it a bit, hang on. No, I don't think it's not very good zoom on this camera, but all these catkins on this tree, it's got a lot of pollen and all the bees are collecting it. Yeah. Look at all the birds in the background. That's a collared dove.